In today's video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about Warzone Mobile, including the release date, when you'll be able to get your hands on it, and tons of already leaked and confirmed details about the gameplay. If you guys didn't know, Warzone Mobile was officially confirmed yesterday through GameSpot highlight of mobile, in which a COD Mobile developer for the very first time confirmed that Project Aurora is indeed Warzone Mobile, and proceeded to show a 9-second trailer of the game, which I'm going to go and show you guys right now.
I'm happy to announce that the real title for Project Aurora is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, and you'll be able to see more about that title live at an event called Next, which is a Call of Duty franchise event that's going to reveal the future of Call of Duty.
If you all are active members of the mobile community, then it won't be a surprise to you that Warzone is coming to mobile. Earlier this year in June, Activision launched a series of private closed betas for a game on mobile they were testing titled Project Aurora. This game was perceived to be Warzone Mobile from the start and was later confirmed in yesterday's announcement. From the gameplay that was shared online, it seemed to be a standalone battle royale game that wasn't tied to the existing Call of Duty Mobile franchise that has been in existence now for the last few years. And this theme continues as there have been brand new socials created for the game on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, rather than using the existing Call of Duty Mobile socials that have millions and millions of followers. The timing of this announcement lines up almost perfectly with an event Call of Duty is going to be hosting very soon. On September 15th, Call of Duty is going to be hosting their COD Next Event, in which they've invited out tons of content creators to playtest the latest and greatest COD games coming out later this year. And one of those games that is going to be featured just so happens to be the recently confirmed Warzone Mobile. A few content creators in the mobile scene, Noah from YouTube, Bobby Plays, and Winsanity, to name a few, will be attending this event live in person and will be among the first to play Warzone Mobile and create content on it. Unfortunately, your boy wasn't invited to the event, but I will be sure to cover the event on my channel here and keep you all up to date with everything Warzone Mobile. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single piece of information I'm going to be dropping later on this week. At the event, the first gameplay and gameplay trailers of Warzone Mobile will be presented to the public for the very first time. I do want to acknowledge the fact that there have been tons of illegally shared gameplay of Warzone Mobile over the last few months. If you guys don't know, if you were invited to the closed beta, you were not allowed to post any content, any screenshots, videos, or other images of the game onto social media. But it seems as if some people didn't follow this rule, did end up sharing some content online. So you might have already seen some gameplay and screenshots of Warzone Mobile, but I do want to make a big note here that this is all stuff in a closed alpha, meaning the game is not even in a beta stage, and anything shown in these videos could have been changed over the last few months. So take everything you've seen so far in Warzone Mobile with a grain of salt, and don't be too shocked if the gameplay that we see in just a few days looks nothing like the alpha. There's also big speculation that at this event, a release date for either a soft launch or closed beta versions of Warzone Mobile will be announced, but that's just speculation for now. The good thing is this event is going to give the community its first really good look at the game. Hopefully they'll drop some teasers or official information on when we can expect to get our hands on it. The timing of all of this, like I mentioned before, isn't a coincidence, and I think that can give a potentially good insight into when we might be able to get our hands on the game. The new Modern Warfare 2 game is set to be released on October 28th of this year, meaning just over a month after the COD Next Event. The game will be made available to the public. Additionally, Warzone 2 has been leaked to get released just a few short weeks later on November the 16th. So if we follow the timeline of these releases, one could speculate within good reason that some form of Warzone Mobile will be made public around November 16th, which is the Warzone 2 speculated release date, or up to a month later in mid-December, as this has also been proven a great time to release games due to the holiday season and the fact that a ton of people are playing games during this time. So personally, I believe that if we don't get a confirmed date for some sort of beta for Warzone Mobile, during the COD Next event, we should see something happen in November or at the latest in mid-December of this year. Call of Duty has been very patient with its rollout of Warzone Mobile, and everything seems to have been thought out thoroughly to make sure the game can have tons of momentum and hype going into the launch, and I don't see any reason as to why they delay the release of the game or its betas to early next year. So at the very latest, we should be able to get our hands on Warzone Mobile sometime this year. Now that we all know Warzone Mobile exists and is confirmed to be launching soon, let me go over all of the details that have been confirmed leading up to this point. At the moment, we don't have tons of information on Warzone Mobile, but what we do have will be able to paint a really good picture of what we can come to expect from the game. Now, I showed you all a trailer earlier on in the video, and in this trailer, it gives our first big piece of information as to at least one of the maps that is going to be in the game, and that is going to be Verdansk. You can see in the trailer and on Warzone Mobile's Twitter header, you could clearly see in the trailer and on Warzone Mobile's Twitter header that the AC-130 that flies over the map at the beginning of the game is present, as well as Stadium. It is also in Warzone Mobile's banner. So two confirming pieces of information that we will be seeing Verdansk, which is awesome because many people have been wanting Verdansk to return to the Warzone franchise, and it looks like their wish will be getting granted, albeit maybe not in the manner they were expecting. Now, if you go to callofduty.com/Warzone Mobile, you'll be met with a very brief landing page that's obviously a placeholder for more information to come. But something interesting happens when you type this link into Discord, because Discord actually shows you a website's description. And this description is actually information that is hidden on the website, and it reads, "Pre-register for Call of Duty Warzone Mobile for a chance to unlock rewards at launch. The next generation of mobile battle royale is here, featuring authentic COD gameplay, shared progression, and up to 120 player count matches on mobile." Now, there is an absolute ton of information in this one paragraph, so let's dissect it. Firstly, we see that there will be a pre-register phase of the game, potentially opening up after the COD Next event. Most games that go into a pre-register phase are only in this phase for a few months before globally launching. So if the game is going to have a pre-register phase and it's opening up very soon, then this could confirm the theory of the game launching later this year or globally early next year. Moving on, we also see that there is going to be a shared progression system in Warzone Mobile. Now, don't mistake this for the cross-platform system that Fortnite Mobile had, allowing mobile, console, and PC players to all party up and play in the same lobbies. Most likely, what this shared progression system means is if you level up your weapons or accounts while playing Warzone Mobile, that progression will transfer over to your weapons on Modern Warfare 2 or to Warzone 2 on PC and in console, so that you don't have to do the same progression twice. This then sort of confirms the fact that Warzone is going to have mobile-only lobbies, apparently with up to 120 players in each lobby. This is absolutely awesome news, as this will make for some really action-packed gameplay if and only if these 120 player lobbies don't have bots in them. It's been an incredibly popular trend over the last few years to add bots to nearly every mobile shooter on the market. I do want to be honest and say that there are pros to having bots on mobile, mainly allowing inexperienced players to get more acclimated to the controls on mobile easier. But the disadvantage of having bots on mobile is that it creates boring, lackluster gameplay at the higher skill levels. So ultimately, we'll have to wait and see if bots are in the game or not. But all of this information, I would say, is great news. But that right there is everything you guys need to know about Warzone coming to mobile. Once again, I'm going to be making a ton of content around the COD Next event, keeping you guys updated with whatever gets announced, because like I said, most likely just tons of information is going to be dropped in this upcoming event. So once again, subscribe so you don't miss a video, and until then, until the COD Next event, hope you guys stay safe, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.